3-1, so they need to win 4 maps to take this all the way.
Which maps are we just starting at the beginning of the rotation, John? Is that what they kind of decided on?
Yes, that's what I decided on. I didn't want to change it up. That's what we've said all day long. That's what it's going to be. The only thing that will happen is if we go to a Game 6 and 7, Game 6 will be Freight Blitz. Game 7 will be Octane S&D. That is what we've had posted all along. But what we will do for Games 8 and 9 is we'll just go right back to Strike Zone Dom and then Freight S&D. So we're just going to basically restart the rotation over.
Sounds like a plan,
right.
John.
Well,
so getting into this first game here, keep in mind, if you did not hear John, also Ranger, that the boys from Marvel Gaming will be up 3 maps to 1, like a best of 9 continuation series from earlier, as Marvel Gaming had beaten the original FiosWarriors 3-1 in the winners bracket.
hey guys, I gotta head out. I got school in the morning. I gotta do some stuff before I get off. So
Well, hey man, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you coming out. Thank you, Hyrax. They say thank
thanks
you
for
to
having
your
me.
brother Realize for helping out, casting, tweeting out the stream, and thank you again.
Will do. Peace out, guys.
Thank you, man. See you tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. Let's see here. I want to start off on board with the Marvel guys. We haven't gotten to see them a little bit. They've been sitting here waiting in the finals for a while now. So let's see. Let's start off with Crits. Crits is always an exciting player. Let's see what he can do here. And I gotta admit, really cool guys over here in the Marvel guys. Really impressed with them so far. You know, both professionally and as players. You know, game-wise. So really hoping to see what they can do here against a really strong FiosWarriors squad now they've been enforced by Saints and Fizz.
However, first blood, there were 2 down for the FiosWarriors as Marvel coming out strong so far, getting them basically killed and spawn trapped on A. However, Fizz gets that kill on Scruffy. It looks like Fizz is going to go mid-map. He gets taken out by Hale, but as the first B cap does go for Marvel Gaming. However, one of the FiosWarriors hops on the B fight, gets taken out by Scruffy. So now Marvel holds the CB flag. Let's see if that's what they want to do, if that's what they want to hold on to in this domination game.
Absolutely. So I am sitting here watching Crits right now on the bridge, trying to get something going here, but it ends up getting taken out relatively easily there. And now allowing the squad over here from FiosWarriors to really starting to try to get a good grip on the map here, but they're going to have to get control of B if they're going to do anything.
Scruffy picking up that kill on Thread, going into Pro Shop. I don't think he notices that Fizz was there. Fizz is going to hop on that C flag for the FiosWarriors, and we'll see if he can go ahead and cap that C flag as Marvel starting off very strong in this domination game, holding the C and B flag.
I mean, just look at how well Marvel is spread out. They're covering each other's, they're helping on each other's lanes. You know, just amazing team chemistry, just like we talked about earlier. This is what we had seen from them all tournament.
Right. And I mean, look at Saints. Saints is 2-5. I think the Marvel guys are really trying to get hyped, trying to get heated up, trying to get in the game. They know that they can win this game. They know that, hey, we have the chemistry. Hey, you guys have 2 pro pickups. It doesn't even matter. Let's go. Let's win this game right here.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's exactly what's going on right now. I don't think that they're scared at all, even though they might have been a little upset at first, but I think they've really gotten over it, and they really feel like with their lead they have.
Fritz gets 2. He gets 3 on that A flag. Fritz on a 9 score streak, a 10 score streak before he dies. 11 and 3. Fritz going off for this Marvel squad as there's about a 30-point difference between, a 20-point difference between both the Marvel squad and the FiosWarriors. If Marvel can keep it up, they will have a healthy lead going into the second side of domination.
Ooh, Crits with another 2-piece over here at the A flag. Even though it does look like the other team was able, FiosWarriors were able to get the cap, he still gets the 2-piece, which is going to allow them to cap it right back. No, they don't.
Fizz gets the guy off A. I don't know. The guy at Junk might turn around. He gets killed by Saints.
Fizz has got help.
Fizz gets got help. 1 on the A flag. Can he get Saints? No, he does not get Saints. Saints picks him up.
Veteran play there.
The A cap has been neutral. That's been benefiting this Marvel squad. There's a 30-point difference between Marvel and the FiosWarriors. All Marvel needs to do is keep hype. Saints 5, 6, and 9. Fizz 6 and 10. Threat 5 and 11. Tanker 5 and 9. As long as they can just contest this A flag and keep it neutral, or going to get this C flag right here, John, I feel like Marvel can solidify this win here.
I think they can too as well. I mean, they're up by a good 30 points right now, and if they have anywhere near this amount of lead going into the second round, it is going to be a tall order for the players for FiosWarriors to come back from.
I definitely agree with you there, John. And they now, Marvel now has control of C and B again. It looks like the FiosWarriors are kind of lost in this game mode right now. I mean, every time they go to pick up another flag, Marvel either kills them off or they rotate and gets the other flag. What the boys from FiosWarriors need to do right now is they desperately need to pick up another flag. They're also going to go about 40 down into the second side of domination.
Man, this Marvel squad is really got some good talent here. And really good team chemistry. I just really like how they cover down. They know exactly what each other's doing. And really always cover down. One player goes down, they know exactly what they're switching into in order to compensate.
And not to mention, look at the phenomenal play from Marvel on this first half. 17-7 crits, 16-8 Scruffy, 17-10 Hale. Even though Reject is a little bit negative, I know that he can pick it up. Reject is a good player. I mean, look at this lead right now. There's about a 30-point lead amounting going into the second side of domination.
And look on the other side there for FiosWarriors, Tanker 10-13, Fizz 9-15, Threat 8-15, Saints SB 10-14 right now. This Marvel squad is really not messing around. They really want to win this $450.
If I were them, I would play my absolute heart out. I mean, look at the score right now. They have to be hyped. They have to know, oh hey, these guys, even though they may have pro status, it doesn't mean anything. They are 2 pickups. Those are 4 players without chemistry. Hey, we've played with each other for however long. Just look at that. And John, I didn't actually see the score. What was the score at the end of that domination set?
I believe it was 90-62. Hold on, excuse me. I will be able to go back to the stream and take a look at it, actually. As I was talking, and I missed it.
It was a 91-63, but I could be wrong.
No, it was less than. It was not that much. It was 91-55, I believe. 91-56 in favor of Marvel.
So Marvel is up 35 points. Going to the second side of domination, all they have to do is come out strong, hold the 2 cap, and they'll have this game in the bag. That will mean that they will be up 4-1 in this best of 9 continuation series. That means they only have to pick up 1 more map. This is crazy. This Marvel squad showing that, hey, we do have the chemistry. Hey, we can hang. Let's go right here, right now.
Alrighty, just letting people know in the stream there that I hated trolls when I was a kid. I think those were the worst toys ever made in the history of toys.
I definitely agree with you there, John. So I want to hop on board with Crits. Crits went absolutely off the first side of domination. Do you think he'll be able to go absolutely off on the second side, John?
I absolutely do. I think he's definitely got a good style here, or a good method here on this board. He seems to know exactly what areas he's patrolling, uses all the right head glitches, and minimizes his chances to be to get killed. So I think he's really got what it takes to go off again.
I definitely agree with you, and I think this chemistry is really what's going to help out Marvel in this situation, John.
Absolutely. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. We got an amateur team here that just has some amazing chemistry and is really able to outdo the powerhouse squad over at Fios that they got reinforced with Saints and Fizz.
If Saints gets the first blood onto Crits, however, in middle map, it looks like they're gonna just try and flood the A flag.
And let's go on board with Saints actually right now, and let's see what he's able to pull off.
At the beginning of this on the beginning of the side, Marvel needs to do something. Threat and Saints are both 2-0. Marvel needs to step it up, get the kills that they need.
Yeah, and I see here we got Ziggy here. I think that might be Ziggy from Perfect Alliance. Hopefully that's our buddy over there. But he is saying Marvel has a ton of potential, and yes, they absolutely do. We have been impressed with them all tournament, and really excited here to see if they can close this out. First, the FiosWarriors. Do not count the FiosWarriors out. They have a lot of potential themselves. Threats and Tanker are both awesome players that we've been able to watch throughout this tournament. And obviously they do have Saints and Fizz on their team right now, but do not count out Tanker and MDA.
I definitely agree with you. However, FiosWarriors starting this second side off very strong. Saints was 5-0. He's now 5-2. But they are leading the domination game by 8 points right now. Marvel needs to get back to this game. They need to pick up another flag if they can.
And Saints right now really pushing hard in here into the bar. It looks like he is not messing around anymore. And he is sitting right now 6-2, about to get this capture. This will be his second capture of the game. He's really sitting tall on top of the FiosWarriors right now.
Yeah, and I mean, that's to be expected. Saints is a very, very good player. He's obviously pro status. He plays for Strictly Business. He is a very good player. He actually gets cleaned up in kitchen. As once again, Scruffy can get to that knife. Scruffy on that B flag was able to cap that. And as long as the guys from Marvel can hold on to this, they should be okay.
Yeah, as long as they have a home flag, I think it's going to help them out a lot because they were able to contest enough during this first 2 minutes that it's going to be really hard for FiosWarriors to gain a really big lead unless they pull a domination out. And it looks like right now that might be what is going to happen here against them. It looks like the folks over, or the team over here, Marvel, has a domination going, or at least 2 flags up and 1 neutral. They are not messing around. They are coming back for that lead. They're wanting to, in this second round, regardless of what they had the first round, they want to go ahead and make sure they know they're closing this out.
I'm sorry, John. I'm going to go ahead and tweeting out the stream right now. If you guys watching the stream could also tweet it out, we have one heck of a game going on right now. And look at this. Marvel took the lead back from FiosWarriors. Marvel absolutely doing the things that they need to do. Saints played very well at the beginning of the game, but I don't think it matters as right now. Saints is now 9-8.
Yeah, this Marvel squad is just impressing me more and more and more. They are playing absolutely out of their minds right now, playing as a team, and really just not giving FiosWarriors much time, much of a chance to get set up and breathe.
I definitely agree with you, and I mean, like I said, Marvel has the chemistry. They know exactly how to play. They know exactly how each other plays, and in order for this FiosWarriors squad to win this game, I believe they have to hold a recap for a decent amount of time. As long as this Marvel squad can hold the home flag, I believe that it's game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's
I think that's pretty much it.
Impossible for the FiosWarriors to win this map.
Agreed. It looks like we will be moving on to map 2, which will be Freight S&D very shortly, because they won by a pretty significant margin in that first round. 91 to 56. So they already have a 16-point. It's just impossible. So we are definitely going to be going to Freight S&D next, and they have a chance to close it out as they have 4 wins. The map count is 4-1 now that they have taken this. So they only need 1 more map and they can win this best of 9. So we're going to see what they can do over here on Freight S&D.
Yeah, and I mean, Marvel, look at this. Marvel up by 20 at the end of this game. They're playing absolutely out of their minds. They know the chemistry. I mean, look at Fizzerf. Fizzerf is 5-15. That may be due to the host. I have no idea, but we're going to be going to this searching and strike up here soon.
Absolutely. This is so far really excited. I'm really looking forward to this S&D. S&D a little bit easier to cast, not as hectic, not as hard to switch through this broadcast mode. Switching from player to player, players going down constantly. Really hard to keep an eye on what you're saying on point casting wise. So really look forward to seeing this S&D match coming up.
I'm gonna go ahead and tweet that because Marvel Gaming did play FiosWarriors earlier in the series in the winners bracket, we are doing a best of 9 continuation for the championship. So this would mean that Marvel Gaming would be up 4-1 over FiosWarriors in this championship match. All they need to do is pick up 1 more W.
1 more W, and they're right there to win that $450 that they've been working so hard the last 2 days to win. And I really got to thank our competitors again, because I mean, really, we had a really strong showing for this. We didn't have much marketing time. Really had a lot of trouble trying to get this thing set up from the beginning, from its inception. So it's just absolutely amazing that the players were able to come out and all sign up and compete in this tournament. I do have to apologize, for players like Rex, that not really too sure what happened internally with his team and why they dropped him out for attachment, realized if that was a thing they had agreed on, or if he really did have to leave. And